So finally, we are going to set up our external load balancer. And as you know that we are using NGINX. Now, to set up this particular load balancer, we are going to use our fifth machine, right? And this is our NGINX Load Balancer. So what I'm doing, I'm going to access this from my computer. I'm going to use public IP. Here, I'm going to open new command prompt, going to download folder, ssh-i new 2024 key Ubuntu, and here it is a IP address. Yes, let's change the tab color and let's rename the tab as well. Let's say that NGINX LB. Okay, so I got it. Now we are going to set up this. First of all, we have to install NGINX. So here we have this command. First of all, we need to update this. I'm going to copy this and pasting over here. So it will update my system. Yes. Then we have to give command to install NGINX. So this is a command. It will install NGINX. Keep this in mind that by default, NGINX will work like a normal web server. Okay. We have to set up load balancer inside this. So we will do it, but let's install NGINX. It is actually installing NGINX into the system. Now, once you install NGINX, you have to set up load balancer. Here we have commands to configure load balancer. First of all, we have to create one directory in which we can store our configuration file. The directory, all the configuration directories are always in etc. And in etc, we have one folder NGINX. Inside this, we will create another directory or folder known as config.d. We are creating this folder to store our configuration detail. Now, if this directory is not available in your system, you need to create this. And if it is available, you need to create another file inside this directory. So what I am doing, I am going with a very easy step. I am going to the command prompt of my NGINX machine. Right now, I am in my NGINX machine. Here I am going to paste it. If there will be directory, okay, it will throw me error that directories already exist. If there is not, it is going to create this, okay, because this is totally depend on the version of your operating system. I'm not getting any error. It means we just created config.d directory inside NGINX folder. Now we have to use this particular configuration file. We have to create one file, loadbalancer.conf. So here I am going to use VI editor to create this file. We are creating this file inside /etc nginx conf.d. Yes, I just opened VI editor. Now what will be the content of the file? Here we have the content. Now you guys may have one question here that how you are creating this file, because when you are giving this file to us, we are just going to copy and paste it into according to the instructions, but you have to create this. No guys, I don't need to create this as well. Why? Because if you will go to the NGINX website and you will find out the documents. In this document, they specified everything. They specified that how you can use NGINX as a load balancer. You have to create this file. They provided sample file as well. So I'm just making some changes into this and then using it. So it is not kind of rocket science. You do not need to write this file. If you will go to the NGINX website, you will definitely get the documents and you have to use this. Okay. So I'm just doing the same thing as well. So let's copy this. Now here I have to change manager IP. So what I'm doing, going to change IP address of my both manager. In short, here we are informing that we have two cluster, right? So going to the cluster 1. This is cluster 1. Going to copy private IP and pasting here. Done. Now here I am going to change IP of second. It is a manager Going to copy private IP and paste it. Okay, pasted multiple times. Done. Now I'm going to save this file WQ. Okay. Now I'm going to perform the next step. Now see here, I have one option, remove or disable default configuration. I'm not going to do this right now. Okay, just check it out what will happen. Because there is a chance that you will get same error in the real world scenario. Okay, so I'm just going to skip this step number 3. I will definitely perform this in after completing this. So now if you want to test NGINX, you can give command sudo nginx t. It will provide you detail that there is no problem in the configuration file. Now in order to take effect, I am going to restart this service.
Sorry guys, sorry to disturb you. I know you all are enjoying the session and suddenly it stopped. But if you want full video or if you want full Docker course having 130 plus videos including projects, you can become our community member. Enrollment link is in description. Moreover, we also provide 24/7 support, weekly lifetime live session with Bhavesh Shatara, updates and completion certification as well. Still you have any queries regarding it, you can contact me on my personal number. Thank you.